Hey you guys, happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. If you guys are watching the replay, let me know in the comments with #replay. Also, let me know where you're chiming in from. I am sitting in my car, like always, back in the car. Yesterday I was in my bed, now I'm in my car. I'm not near the construction site anymore, so it seems pretty quiet where I'm parked. So let me know where you guys are chiming in from. Today, the question of the day is, it actually came in literally today. I just accepted this person into the group, and they are struggling to attract real permanent followers. And I know everyone has this problem, so I thought this would be the perfect thing to go live on today. So before I get into the question of the day, I just want to let you guys know that my Pinterest for Business course, I am doubling the price Sunday at midnight. So if you guys are interested in growing your business on autopilot, learning how to create streams of passive income, growing your social media influence, you guys need to hop into my Pinterest for Business course. Jess just hopped in on Tuesday, and she literally just sent me a message and said that she's already feeling her Pinterest moving just after 2 days of being inside the course. Okay, she is in like one module out of like 25, which is like insane, and I'm so happy for her. So if you guys are interested in looking at the course details, go to the caption of this video. I left the link right there. So like I said, the question of the day today is, this person is struggling to attract real permanent followers, okay? And I'm going to tell you why this happens. It is because you are dealing with platforms that are time sensitive. They are not relevance based, they are not value based, they are time sensitive, and they also are based upon how many people are already following you, okay? So when you struggle to attract real permanent followers, I can already tell that you're already on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm gonna explain to you how I already know that. It's because when you start a platform like Facebook, like Instagram, and you start to promote yourself, okay, which means you need to tell people about yourself. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna post content, you're gonna post it on your page if you're on Instagram, you're gonna use hashtags that are time sensitive, and you're gonna promote yourself in Facebook groups. But the problem with this strategy is that you do have amazing content. That's not the issue. What you're posting is amazing. That's not the issue. It is the platform and the way that you are posting your information, okay? Because when you post on Instagram and Facebook, these are time sensitive and non-value based platforms. They're not giving you a cookie or a gold star based upon how valuable your content is, okay? They are giving you a gold cookie and a star based upon if you're paying to play with ads or if you already have a social media following, okay? Why? Because your engagement determines whether or not your post is lasting on these platforms. So what a lot of people do is they have this amazing content, they develop this expertise, and they want to share their value to the world. They go to Instagram and Facebook, and what they do is they post their content on Instagram, and they use perfect hashtags that has nothing to do with it. They post their content into Facebook groups where all of their ideal clients are swarming around, and then what it actually is you're throwing your content into this Facebook group. It's like throwing your content into a ball of fire and hoping that it doesn't like shrivel up and die, okay? But guess what it does? You're throwing your content into a ball of fire. So it literally goes poof in 5 seconds. And the reason for that being is because if you don't post at the exact time that your ideal client is on, sorry, I just got an email. If you don't post at the exact time that your ideal client is on that platform, your post is going to shrivel up into the ball of fire and die, okay? Then on top of that, all of us are taking it personally because we only get 1 like on this amazing post that we spent 5 hours on. I am telling you right now that the post that you are creating, the value that you are providing for your ideal clients is amazing, okay? The problem is that you're posting it on a vehicle, Instagram and Facebook, that aren't favored they're not like designed in your favor. They are designed to pay to play. They are time sensitive platforms. And if you don't have a following on Instagram or Facebook and you are posting your content on these platforms that are time sensitive and they're pay to play, you are going to have a very hard time growing a real following on these platforms? Simply because nobody is seeing your content. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with how amazing your content is. It's just the vehicle that you are posting your content on is not designed to be like, it's not Facebook in 2009 anymore. And I said this yesterday, okay? It is not a platform where you can post and your content lives for weeks on end. All of your friends and family sees it. You get 500 likes, rainbows and butterflies, birds chirping, everybody's happy. It is not like that anymore, okay? Facebook and Instagram want your money. They want you to pay to play for advertising, okay? And unless you have thousands of dollars or you're really good at Facebook ads or Instagram ads to spend and push it towards Facebook and pay them, you're going to have a really hard time growing like targeted ideal followers, because the method that you are using right now is you're creating this amazing content, you are pushing it into a Facebook group, which is like throwing your balls in the air and hoping that they land in the hoop. But the problem is that it's not landing in the hoop, because these platforms are not prioritizing your content, because they don't care about your content unless you pay them. Okay? So the reason why you're struggling to attract real, and I love how this person said real. This is an actual question that somebody asked me. They're struggling to attract real, permanent followers, okay? And the reason why they said real is because guess what? Guess what's infiltrating Instagram right now? And guess what all these people are doing? They are buying robots and likes and comments for their Instagram page to make them appear more popular than they already are, okay? That is what people are doing because they don't know how to grow their following online. So they are buying robots to fake you out, okay? So what does that mean? That means robot accounts are following you. They do the follow-unfollow method that nobody loves, okay? That is because they were robots. So when you get excited because you get a couple followers yesterday and then you go back and you see that you lost 10, it is because those are all fake accounts, okay? So how do you get real targeted followers to follow you? You post your content to a place where people are searching for the solution to their problems, okay? You need to post your content where people are searching for your content. Not where you're throwing your balls in the air and hoping they land in the hoop in a Facebook group where you're not really even sure if those people have the problems that you have the solution to, okay? You don't know if they actually have that problem. You're just kind of by chancing it because you're like, these people, they're in my niche, so I'm just gonna hope that they have the problem that I have the solution to, okay? But if you post your content onto a search engine, Pinterest, YouTube, podcasting, or a blog, if you post your content onto a search engine, people are searching for the answer. You have the answer. Therefore, these people are led to you because they took the time and energy to look for their answer, okay? They're not just like randomly in a Facebook group having fun, like scrolling through memes, posting GIFs and whatever, and then hoping that maybe, oh yeah, I had that question earlier. I actually forgot about that. Like that's by chance, okay? That's throwing your balls in the air and hoping they land in a hoop. Is that you have somebody scrolling, they weren't even thinking about that problem, they randomly came across that question, and they're like, oh yeah, now I remember I had that question. You want to get people that are actively searching for the questions that they need the answer to. They are searching for it on a search engine. When you have a problem, my stomach hurts, how do I grow my online business? How do I grow my Instagram following? What are the best recipes for, what are the best green smoothie recipes? Whatever question you have, you are going to a search engine for that answer. You are not going to a Facebook group. You are not, like, by chance, you could ask people in a Facebook group. But when you are searching for a specific problem that you need the answer to immediately, you are 99%, like, the chances of you going to a search engine are 99% over probably posting in a Facebook group or posting the question on an Instagram story, okay? Because the answer is going to be more targeted and value-based on a search engine. So when you start posting your content onto a search engine like Pinterest, you can get targeted and real following directed to your account. How do you know that they're targeted? It's because they have that problem and they searched for you, okay? It's not one of those things where you post and then you pray that somebody that has that problem saw your question, okay? You are posting and you are leaving that there for years. You're leaving the solution on the search engine for years, okay? Your question, your answer, it stays there. When you push content on a search engine, your solution to their problem stays there. Therefore, what does that mean? Search engines are value and relevancy based. They are not time based, okay? You don't have to pay to play. All you have to do is provide your expert value to the search engine. So when your ideal client searches for the problem that you have the answer to, they are led to your website. They are led to your social media channels. They are led to your podcast. They are led to your YouTube channel. They are led to your products and services. They are led to anywhere that you want on the internet because you are using Pinterest as your free online billboard for your business. So when people search for your products and your services, they click on that picture. Your picture shows up on Pinterest and it shows up on Google. They're clicking on the picture. They are led to wherever you want them to go on the internet. And that is how you grow a real, true, targeted following online that stays. These aren't robots. Robots can't type in questions into the search engine and have the answer pop up and then click on the answer and then be like, oh, I'm going to follow this person because I also have that account. Robots don't do that, okay? What robots do is they follow and they unfollow you, all right? Because it's all vanity metrics. It's all make-believe in this head. And you know what that doesn't lead to? It doesn't lead to profits. It does not lead to money in your account. People that unfollow you are not putting money into your bank account, okay? Hey, Tammy, how are you? Hashtag value. Yes, I love that. Okay. So I was just seeing who was popping on, but it was like it was like blank is watching, and I was like looking for the questions and I was like, okay. So if this is making sense, let me know in the comments. If you guys have questions about this, let me know in the comments. If you're watching or watching the replay, always go back and answer your guys' questions. So I'm going to wrap this up if you guys don't have questions. Wrote the question again on this little piece of paper that I got at a conference because it was just one of those days where I thought I was going to forget. So this person is struggling to attract real targeted followers, okay? And the reason is because when you post your content onto a time-sensitive, pay-to-play network, they are all infiltrated with robots, okay? Not only that, the algorithm is not in your favor because 3% of the people that are following you only see your content. Only 3% of people, okay? That's just facts. I didn't make that up. That's an actual fact. So when you throw your balls in the air on Instagram and Facebook and hoping that your ideal client is on at the same time that you posted that, because it's a time sensitive platform, which means after 30 minutes, if no one sees it, no one's ever going to see it ever in the history of their life because your content dies, you're not going to get targeted real followers. That's just point blank. I could not make this more concise or any easier, okay? If you want to start attracting targeted real followers, you need to change the vehicle on where you are posting content. Because if you post your content on a search engine that is relevancy and time-based, it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter how many followers you have, all you have to do is provide value to people. You have to provide the solution to their problem, which means you also need to be a true expert. So if you're actually not a true expert and you don't know what you're talking about, then yeah, this is not going to work for you because you actually need to know what you're talking about, because search engines are going to favor value, expertise, and they're relevancy based because people are searching for the solution to their problem. If you are the expert and you have the solution to their problem, guess what's going to happen? You have an ideal client that is led to your website because you posted a pin onto Pinterest. Okay? Let me know if this is making sense in the comments. Tammy says, thanks for the value. You are so welcome, Tammy. I'm so happy that you're loving this. Let me know if you have any questions about this. So, I said it before and I'm going to say it again. This is the last time that I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to wrap this up. First of all, before I say this, you get targeted real followers by posting content onto Pinterest because all of your results last on a search engine. People are searching for the answers to their problem. Pinterest is a search engine. Your content is popping up when somebody searches for the answer to their problem. What does that mean? Pinterest provides real targeted followers that directs people to other places on the internet. Pinterest is an online ad board. It is not the hub where you host the information. Pinterest is just a search engine that directs people to other places on the internet. So you start a Pinterest account, but you still need to have another hub of information where you're posting this content, which could be your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your website. It could be your blog. It could be your podcast. It could be any place that you host the information, but Pinterest just is a search engine. You don't actually host this information on Pinterest. You're just taking people from the search to your website by using the Pinterest search engine. Okay, I wanted to clear that up too. So I explain this process step by step, A to Z, inside my Pinterest for Business course. I left the link in the caption of this video if you guys want to check it out, and I will also leave it in the link in the comments. So last time, I'm wrapping this up. You attract real permanent followers by getting people that are searching for the answers to their problems on a search engine. You want to get real people that are actively searching for the solution to their problem. You don't want to go on Instagram and Facebook and throw your balls in the air and hope that the person that actually has that problem is like there to catch your balls. Because with only 3% of your following seeing your content, and with your content only lasting for 30 minutes in the algorithm, there is a very, 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 very small chance that they're even going to see your content, especially if you have under like 1,000 followers. Make that even 5,000 followers. There is a very small chance anyone is ever even going to see that, because all you really have to do is do the math, okay? So you get people that have real problems, okay? Real life, not robots. People that have real problems that you have the answers to. And how do you get those people? You get them by posting your content onto a search engine, because when your picture comes up because they search for it, they are clicking on the picture, and then that picture is embedded with a link on Pinterest, which means Pinterest is just the online ad board. They are clicking on the picture, and then they are sent somewhere else on the internet where you host the valuable information, which can be another social media channel. It does not have to be your own website. It can be YouTube, podcast. It can be your Instagram. It can be a blog. It can be a landing page to start growing your email list. It can literally be anything that is a link, okay? And that is why it's amazing, because you're actually growing real targeted followers, and you're not just sitting here every day creating like the most amazing content and then like publishing it on platforms where it like goes poof in 30 minutes with only 3% of your following even seeing your content. You're getting real targeted followers on a search engine. How do you know that? Because they are searching for the solution to their problem. You have the solution. So all you have to do is publish your content onto Pinterest. Hey Karina, how are you? You always catch me at the end. I just wrapped up for like the 80th time in a row. So I want you to go back and watch the replay though, because this live stream is actually really amazing, and this is such a good question that I get a lot. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for today. And again, if you are wondering how to use Pinterest, if you understand that Pinterest is the answer, if you want to get a play-by-play Netflix style course that's literally dummy proof, because I've been using Pinterest for the last 8 years to grow my following to almost 95,000 followers on a search engine, this is the course that you need to take. This is the most extensive Pinterest course on the internet. I am doubling the price on Sunday because I am adding in bonus modules like how to use Pinterest to grow your following when you don't have your own website, how to use Pinterest to grow your social media following, how to use Pinterest to grow my MLM business, how do I use Pinterest to grow my brick and mortar business, okay? And I am adding content into the affiliate marketing module. I also added a live stream Q&A in the private Facebook group every month. So you guys can ask me any question you want on Pinterest for business, so you are never left behind. This course is created for success. So it is up to you to decide that you want to start being successful and stop throwing your content into a ball of fire and hoping that it lives in Facebook groups or on Instagram. So I left the link for my Pinterest for Business course in the caption. I will also leave it in the comments. So on that note, I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday. I will be live again tomorrow around this time. So I will see you guys tomorrow on the next live stream. Bye, guys.